Hey Chloe, how you doing? Dr. Petty here. I thought I'd make this video real quick, just kind of see what's going on with your formula and why you aren't getting a full score. So it looks like here it says in the annual sales worksheet, one or more sales in the range B6 through B9 contain an incorrect formula. So let's look at that range B6 through B9 in here. So B6 through B9 should look like, let's see here, B6 through B9. Sales. Yeah, so B6 through B9, the formula, you've called them out here one by one. And the problem here is a 3D reference means you don't call out quarter one, quarter two, quarter three. Whereas it should look something more similar to this here. So I'm just gonna copy and paste my formula in here so you can get an idea. So it really should look like this. You see the difference is instead of having quarter one and quarter two, quarter three all defined, they're just noted with with this colon syntax right here. If you update that there, that should update the formula, and you should get the correct points for it. So, yeah, so the same thing on here. So if I were to just replace this with this formula here and then hit enter, and then if I were to copy this down through here, I would get that back, and I'd have that correct formula, the sum, if you will. Okay, so I think that should fix your formula problem, but I'm not sure why this figure got messed up. I think if you go back and fix that formula, the way I were saying, get rid of this, and then use get rid of this, and then use this instead. It should work for you. As for the other one you missed over here, this roundup one, that one here is costing you, it looks like down here. So it looks like this is where you're losing those other points. It's just this one feature right here. So it says it gave you create a formula using a function in the annual sales worksheet. The formula in D5 has not been entered correctly. So if I come over here to this, your problem is we added this B5, and I know I did it this way in the video, and I'm going to actually fix this, but really this should be B5 plus B5 just like that. So that should be B5 plus B5 and hit enter, and there you go. So that should be the correct formula. Yeah, so let me double check that. All right, so like here's another example, and this is just from the, obviously from the my sheet. So if I paste this in here, here's the formula that it's supposed to be. So if you go back through those steps using that formula, the system should give you the correct score for the assignment. So I don't see anything else. It's just those two things, even though because you messed up the formula, or you didn't mess it up, but because the formula was read wrong by the program, it decided to mark you for both things. So fix those two items I showed you, and you should get a higher score. All right, take care. Bye-bye.